Barnstorm and Betty here. As you can see, my hair is soaked and my feathers, and I look like a little drowned rat, and I really wish I had some spare clothes to wear. Maybe I'm Lincoln over here, and we're just hanging out at 626 Day 26 here, going around and checking out more stuff. But so I drove 2 hours to get here, and when I got out of my car, it just started pouring like a cow peeing on a flat rock, guys. And my dumb butt didn't have an umbrella. I could have swore I had an umbrella on each side of my door. I don't know where the thing is. Must have got legs and walked away. Also, my phone died and I missed the entire thing. But I did go to walk 2 blocks to a Dollar Tree. Dollar Trees are like, and the Dollar Generals are a Midwest staple, guys, because they have $5 phone chargers that are preloaded. I used them. I've used them in Vegas because nobody lets you charge your phone unless you are playing the slots. And it's been working pretty good. I did not want to miss all the magic. 626 Day. There's Abe. And the contest was kind of crappy, so we were on this courthouse square, and I think that the intent was the general audience was supposed to vote. Now, there was some people in some amazing outfits. Shyla and her mom dressed true 1920s. Shyla makes her own patterns and her own clothes. She's part of the Hot Toddies in Springfield, and she did a fine job. She did a great job. She was authentic. I had the shortest dress on, whoops. But like I said, folks, it's a size 2 through, or not 2, I want to give myself credit, a 2 through 6. So size small, and I was like, holy cow. So you guys gotta understand, back in the day, I was a size 24. Anywhere between an 18 and a 24. To be in something this small means a lot to me. It just means a ton of, to be able to wear that. And of course, all the flapper gowns are super short. And I got up there and I shook it, but they moved it into the Elks, and then you had the general public not there. So it was basically people's families cheering for them, which I kind of worried about in the first place. Small town, people are going to have their crew yell. So if you're an out-of-towner, you don't get the love. And I've experienced that before in pinup, so I usually don't bother with doing crowd favorites, especially when you don't have a crowd. There was no crowd. We were in a bar last minute, which thank the city for letting us at least do that. But when you had people's moms, grandmas cheering for them and screaming the loudest, I didn't have a chance in hell. And I'm just calling a spade, but if it wouldn't have rained, who knows? My friend A.B. made top 5, but I felt like the guy was kind of just calling who he felt. I felt like some people were a little cheated, I'm not going to lie. Again, crowd favorite, great if you have a car club, a family member, a community behind you, but if you're by yourself, it doesn't usually go very well. So, but, I want to ride that thing, but the line is like a good hour or so long, and I don't even know if I'd get on it. It's a special ride that they only do in September. It just didn't go how I had hoped. Would have been cool to win some meat and some money, yeah. I mean, especially I just lost all my food and my electric bill, and I had unexpected expenses. My car needs repairs, I'm out there busting my butt doing extra things. I'm out, doing food deliveries, I'm doing plasma, I'm doing the things, guys, but it's still, shortfalling, and I'm trying to make it till August when I could start a new job. But it would have been cool, and maybe some other adults could have used some steak over some toddlers. It is what it was, but I got to see my friend. I turned a corner and she was gone, and then my phone died. And then I walked a few blocks in high heels to the Dollar Tree, which, when you're on a budget, Dollar Tree and Dollar General right across the street from each other. And I did go into some of the stores. A lot of them closed. And I'm still trying to find a commemorative 62626 shirt. Like, I want to go home with one of those. How cool is that the palindrome? But the lady drove me from the courthouse and felt really bad. She's like, she spent 2 years trying to do this, set this thing up, and then it just poured. And it's sprinkling again. It's raining pretty good again. I'm probably going to move here. But, we got a bar. But to see small town America, and there's Abe doing its thing. You know, I need a towel, and you know, it's frustrating. My hair is gross, and to meet people, you know, I'm like, I don't normally look like this. You know, I'm normally put together, but anyway, there's Abe. Abe, I'm glad you came by and said hi, Abe.
Howdy, y'all.
Hi.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, I'll just get a picture with you in a little bit. Just resting and having a snack real quick.
All right.
But Abe is awesome. Land of Lincoln, guys. Abraham Lincoln. Glad he's here. A crowd favorite, I must add, too. Abe is awesome. So, anyway, I'll check again later. Bands are going to be rocking till 10. I probably won't be here that late. But this is such an neat... It's such a really cool building and some antique things, but it is kind of sprinkling a little bit. I wanted to record the band playing Route 66. It had an orchestra, which would have been amazing to capture for you. My phone died. It's just been a heck of a day. Hopefully Ethan's at home. He needed a my little outfit. Shimmy. Glorious. Shimmy, shimmy. My hair looked a lot better until it poured. It's raining again. My coat's soaked. I would really love to climb in and get on that train ride. We'll see what we can do. I haven't even saw any official people. I did see like the Miss Carlinville, the little girls. But I wanted to come and show my support. You know, it wasn't about a contest. It was about supporting Route 66 and the small community. What a lovely community too, may I add. There's a really cool theater. Should walk and check that out. But yeah, it would be cool if I can get on that train. But right now I'm just taking a load off, having some snacks. A little under budget. If you're on a budget like me, especially when you're just doing delivery and stuff to survive, when you're not, when summer's not in session, schools aren't in session, you know, you take what you can get. And luckily after having bariatric surgery, some Lunchables and a couple of low-fat cracklins to get me through. I'd love to support the other things with the food things, but again, that's a whole other topic we're going to talk about is Route 66 and the food. Good food, but not so helpful for people with dietary restrictions. But I'm going to leave this for now and save some battery, maybe get some interviews. I don't know. Love you guys.